Streep attacks Trump over sexual harassment. Silence. America gives her nasty surprise. By Robert Rich, Entertainment Politics for MadWorldNews.com. Hollywood has always been filled with the holier-than-thou mentality, but Meryl Streep decided to prove just that most recently. As it turns out, the entitled snob decided to attack both Melania and Ivanka Trump over their alleged silence, quote, on sexual harassment. But that was about the time America gave Streep a nasty surprise, and she deserves it. If ever there was an industry that should keep their mouths shut when it comes to what's best for the American people, it is the entertainment industry. Not only are these rich snobs so grossly disconnected from the average American person, what the average American person wants and needs, but their attitudes just makes everything worse. And we're talking about Satanists. That's who they are. In fact, we've seen just that when it comes to everything Trump these days. Although they wanted to attack the president over baseless allegations of sexual assault, they've now come to learn that their own studios are rife with the actual practice and not just false accusations of such. Fortunately, women have become bold enough to now take a stand against the entertainment moguls who abuse their power to satisfy their own sexual deviances at the expense of innocent women. And we can go further than that, but I'm not touching on that. However, we're also learning something else that is downright sickening. Come to find out, several members of the Hollywood elite actually did nothing, despite knowing full well what these sexual predators in their midst had been doing. Perhaps one of the worst to look the other way is Meryl Streep. She's disgusting, that's what she is. Although she would be the first to attack President Donald Trump over anything, after all, it's what she does in the past. She doesn't seem to have the same disdain when the accusations are hurled against one of her own. However, she's most recently turned her sight on President Trump's wife and daughter, and the worst part is that she did it to save her own butt. It all took place as Streep joined Tom Hanks for a New York Times interview on the Me Too movement, and things went horribly wrong. What do you make of the fact, though, that people are waiting for you to speak? She was asked by Times reporter Cara Buckley. I don't want to hear about the silence of me, she responded. I want to hear about the silence of Melania Trump. I want to hear from her. She has so much that's valuable to say, and so does Ivanka. I want her to speak now. Source Back Review. Talk about a horrible deflection. Even worse yet, she probably actually feels like she didn't do anything wrong, even though there are strong indications that she knew about Hollywood predator Harvey Weinstein all along. Weinstein? What about the other guy that that was accused of pedophilia? That he left the country. I forgot his name. She knew about this, and they all gave him a standing ovation because these are Satan's people. They're Satanists, and they pray to Satan. These are the devil people. The women who led the attack on Weinstein, Rose McGowan, called Streep a hypocrite and slammed her for continuing to work for Weinstein. Weinstein's the least of it. Actresses like Meryl Streep, who happily worked with the pig monster, are wearing black at the Golden Globes in a silent protest. Your silence is the problem. You'll accept the fake award breathlessly and affect no real change. I despise your hypocrisy. Maybe you should all wear Marchesa, she wrote in a now deleted tweet. I don't know what that is, but moving right along, if you guys know. At this point, Streep's shoulder shrugs aren't instilling too much confidence in her crusade against Trump. Too bad for her. Roman Polanski, that's who it was. Too bad for her. Americans would dish out a nasty surprise, letting her know exactly what they thought of her remarks. Wow, hashtag Meryl is not very good at deflecting. Absolutely. This is actually, they didn't even actually attack her the right way. We knew. Watch Meryl Streep stand up and applaud child rapist Roman Polanski for winning the Oscar for directing. Says it all. They all stood up. You know, I mean, really, even Jack Nicholson, you would see, we can't play these. These are copywritten. But you could take a look at Mad World News and find the article there. I sincerely lost all respect for Meryl Streep this year. She's smart enough to know that her silence was equivalent to complicity. Weinstein's her God, her words. Absolutely. Yeah. So therefore he can do no wrong? What a muddled approach. Boy, I would have been harsher than that. Meryl, you were not silent. You are the one on the international television at another hubris function who warmly smiled at Harvey Weinstein, the everyone knew Hollywood sexual predator, and said he is God. Your deflection by mentioning our beloved FLOTUS is outrageous even for you. Why would they say even for her? She's a witch. It's clear that Americans are sick and tired of the entitled mentality from the Hollywood crowd. There's always someone telling us how to feel, how to act, and what to say, while they play by a different set of rules. Too bad for them. That was the entire premise behind Donald Trump being elected as our president. The American people were sick of being pushed around by people who thought they knew better but had no clue. In the end, the only thing idiots like Meryl Streep, I would say Satanists like Meryl Streep, are doing is destroying their country and their own reputation. A little word to the wise: if you didn't do something that you are expecting others to have done, then you should probably just keep your fat trap shut. Yeah, these people, they are all involved with these kind of illicit activities, with the just like I did the report just now with the Church of Satan. They're all involved in this. These people are all involved, and it's disturbing because I just finally realized this within a year or so, 2 years. I had no idea about these things. I totally shocked, because when you don't know and you're living in la la land, as I was for practically all my life, I never realized that these things till the internet, like I really got into it. I was too busy with other things. But once I started waking up, I said, what is going on? What is going on? You see the reality and it hits you and you don't even believe what you see. Like, I admired Meryl Streep. I admired the actors, the actresses, whatever. But you have to see beyond what they're showing you. That's the whole thing. And I never knew about all of this. And it's a rude awakening, to tell you the truth. To tell you the truth, it's a rude awakening. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.